Well. There we have it. We finally have the logo reveal, the official logo reveal for Jurassic World Rebirth coming July 2nd, 2025. But not only do we have the logo and its confirmation of the title for this next Jurassic World movie, but we also have plenty of new details and plot regarding what to expect for the 7th Jurassic movie. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Jurassic World Rebirth video. As you can tell by the title, it's a very exciting one, and boy have we been waiting for such a long time. And I did say at the start of this month that August, it looks to be a good month, and this is why. Finally my sources come correct. We finally have the logo reveal, but not only that, we have our first two images from Jurassic World Rebirth, and we have a major plot to discuss and delve deep into. So if you guys are new around here, basically we cover everything to do with the Jurassic franchise here on YouTube, whether that's with the video games, the movies, or the animated series, and more specifically we focus on canonical content. So if that interests you whatsoever and you're excited for Jurassic World Rebirth coming July 2nd, 2025, then you know what to do. Make sure you press that subscribe button so you don't miss an upload. But for now, I want you guys to sit back, relax and grab some snacks, as it's finally time to delve deep into some more and official information regarding Jurassic World Rebirth. So we have to start with this beautiful title reveal. It clearly shows some kind of sunset, kind of like the Lion King, where the sun kind of rises upon the horizon, but then it sparks into the title and logo of Jurassic World Rebirth. What do we notice from this? Well, they're actually sticking with the T-Rex logo, which is something we were kind of thinking, is that actually going to happen? Because we were unsure whether or not T-Rex is actually going to appear in this next movie. Now, whilst this doesn't directly confirm a T-Rex appearance, the Tyrannosaurus Rex has appeared in every single canonical piece of media regarding Jurassic World and Jurassic Park. So it is very safe to say that it's expected, especially with this logo now, that Jurassic World Rebirth will in fact have a Tyrannosaurus Rex, which kind of comes in as the second confirmed dinosaur for this movie, the first one being Parasaurolophus. This logo, man, I don't know what I expected, but it looks so clean, so nice, so tamed. It just looks so nice, and I'm genuinely just so hyped for it. I think, don't get me wrong, I loved the Jurassic World Dominion logo, but there's something about this Rebirth logo that just makes it look even better, and I don't know what it is. This might actually be my favorite logo of the franchise. I'm going crazy about that, I can't lie. But yes, it's not too much to go off, you know, like Jurassic World Dominion, we kind of focused on the amber. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, we had the cracked logo, so we can assume that something was going on with the island. This one just looks fresh, looks brand new, looks clean, which kind of coincides with what we anticipated it to be. A brand new start to this franchise, but not quite a complete overhaul, let's say. And why is that? Well, thankfully, we have an official synopsis that discusses what to expect for Jurassic World Rebirth. So let's get into it. A new era is born. Next summer, 3 years after the Jurassic World trilogy concluded with each film surpassing $1 billion at the global box office, the enduring Jurassic series evolves into an ingenious new direction with Jurassic World Rebirth. Anchored by iconic action superstar Scarlett Johansson, breakthrough talent Jonathan Bailey, and two-time Oscar winner Mahershala Ali, this action-packed new chapter sees an intrepid team racing to secure DNA samples from the three most colossal creatures across land, sea, and air. Also starring acclaimed international stars Rupert Friend and Manuel Garcia Rodolfo, the film is directed by dynamic visualist Gareth Edwards, who's also directed Rogue One: A Star Wars Story, from a script by the original Jurassic Park screenwriter David Koepp. So we kind of actually knew that information to begin with, but what is brand new here, and actually gets me quite excited, is the information that says there's a team racing to secure DNA samples from the three most colossal creatures across land, sea, and air. Now, we're going to speculate just a little bit here because there's no confirmation of what species these will be, but the land one is the most confusing one. Obviously, Tyrannosaurus Rex makes the most sense, Spinosaurus is just badass, but then we also have information that the Giganotosaurus is supposedly the largest land creature to have ever walked planet Earth in the Jurassic universe. So it's going to be one of those three. And may I just tell you, it seems likely the Spinosaurus might be one. Again, I do need to reiterate that it seems like Universal are putting out fake leaks there, so take that with a massive pinch of salt, but I am hearing that the Spinosaurus may be one of these three. Either way, it's still three dinosaurs that we still need to think about. But the sea one, colossal creatures, is the Mosasaurus. That's for sure. The Mosasaurus is the colossal creature of the sea, and who is the colossal creature of the air? We have Quetzalcoatlus, the largest flying reptile to have ever existed, and did in fact appear in Jurassic World Dominion. So we kind of know what these three creatures are set to be, but what intrigues me even more is that they have to go through these different biomes to acquire these DNA samples. So yes, we might see the Mosasaurus appear, but who's to say we won't see other marine reptiles such as Plesiosaurus, Ichthyosaurus, or maybe even stuff like Tylosaurus. Who knows? Same goes for land and same goes for air. I'm just very excited. 5 years after the events of Jurassic World Dominion, the planet's ecology has proven largely inhospitable to dinosaurs. Those remaining exist in isolated equatorial environments with climates resembling the one in which they once thrived. The three most colossal creatures within the tropical biosphere hold the key to a drug that will bring miraculous life-saving benefits to humankind. So let's touch up on that a little bit. We have the first official confirmation of when this movie takes place, and may I just say, it takes place in the future. Jurassic World Dominion takes place in late 2022, so if we were to add 5 years after the events of Jurassic World Dominion, we are looking at 2027 or possibly 2028, but I think logically speaking they'll stick to 2027. We haven't even got to that year yet in our lives, so they're already going into the future, and I presume that may be why we see some kind of futuristic boat being used in the behind the scenes set images that we got just a few weeks ago when they were filming in Malta. So it does seem in fact that late 2027, early 2028 is when Jurassic World Rebirth takes place. Now, continuing on here, unfortunately it seems like they are undoing everything that Jurassic World Dominion kind of set up. It seems like the dinosaurs are just dying off here, there and everywhere, and a lot of them are starting to go into an environment that resembles the ones in which they thrived in. Now that does make a lot of sense, understandably so, and that might be why this movie takes place in 2027, simply because between 2022 and 2027 they can still tell more stories and maybe incorporate more dinosaurs on the mainland, causing issues with cars and vehicles and stuff like that. And that's why I believe it takes place in 2027, because it seems like the dinosaurs are slowly dying out and that they've decided to kind of fix the problem themselves for the humans and go into their own natural environments. So it is quite interesting to think about how this story is going to evolve. But furthermore, the three most colossal creatures within the tropical biosphere hold the key to a drug that will bring miraculous life-saving benefits to humankind. Now I'll be deadly honest with you here, I don't even know what this means. I really don't. Like, we've already had like dinosaurs and human hybrids in the John Sayles scripted Jurassic Park 4 script way back in the mid-noughties, and obviously that never came to light, and thank God for that. But it seems like something like this is going to be continuing in the Jurassic World Rebirth story. I don't exactly know how. I'm not saying it's confirmed to be human dinosaur hybrids. I'm just saying it is very intriguing why they need to focus on the three biggest creatures of each biosphere here to create a drug to save humankind. What's happened to humankind in the meantime, I don't entirely know. But here we go, we have some more official confirmation here. Academy Award nominee Johansson plays skilled covert operations expert Zora Bennett, contracted to lead a skilled team on a top secret mission to secure genetic material from the world's three most massive dinosaurs. When Zora's operation intersects with a civilian family whose boating expedition was capsized by marauding aquatic dinosaurs, they all find themselves stranded on the island where they come face to face with sinister, shocking discoveries that's been hidden from the world for decades. Wow. Okay, firstly, people are going to point this out. Yes, in fact, it does say aquatic dinosaurs. We know they're marine reptiles. I guess they're just going with the lingo here because it's just a lot easier for most people. But to me, this sounds actually much better than the kind of escape the island idea that we had for like 3 months now. What we know from this synopsis here just sounds incredible. It seems like we have a covert operation going on and we're going to be focusing on the kind of action sequences, shall we say, but also with a lot of stuff at stake because some civilian family is now caught in the crossfire here with dinosaurs basically attacking them. Mahershala Ali is Duncan Kincaid, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, Zora's most trusted team leader. Emmy nominee Jonathan Bailey plays paleontologist Dr. Henry Loomis, with Rupert Friend appearing as Big Pharma representative Markin Krebs and Manuel Garcia Rolfo playing Ruben Delgado, the father of the shipwrecked civilian family. The cast also includes Luna Blaze, David Locono, and Audrina Miranda as Ruben's family members. The film also features members of Zora and Krebs' crews from Philippine Velge, Bashir Sylvian, and Ed Skrine. And that's where we kind of have the solid information cut off. But boy oh boy, I'm so excited. We finally have information, we finally have details, we finally have so much more. And I'm exhilarated with everything. I'm so happy with everything. And it just sounds so much better than what we initially thought. Now, ladies and gents, you might be thinking here, oh, that's it. But just shortly after all of this was posted, we now have our first 2 official screenshots from Jurassic World Rebirth. The first one features Mahershala Ali's character, Duncan Kincaid, which shows him kind of, terrified and looking up, so it is a big dinosaur. So there is a big, large carnivore confirmed. But yes, he is in fact holding the flare. The iconic flare scene from Jurassic Park is coming back. But deep in the background, which some people may miss, is some kind of warning poster. But ladies and gentlemen, whilst we can't make out exactly what it says perfectly, in the bottom right, you can in fact see the InGen logo. Yes. So what I am saying here is that when they said early in the synopsis that they find themselves stranded on an island where they come face to face with a sinister, shocking discovery that has been hidden from the world for decades, I strongly believe that's something to do with InGen. As we know, InGen should have gone into liquidation long time ago after the fall of Jurassic World. So what they're still doing prodding about, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. So my only strong assumption here is that it's merely because this is an abandoned kind of island that InGen used initially. And, when we think about the dinosaurs and secret dinosaurs that InGen made, we go back to Isla Sorna, we go back to Jurassic Park 3. The Spinosaurus was not on InGen's list, nor was the Corythosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Pteranodons. Those dinosaurs could actually be appearing on this island for some reason, we'll have to wait and see. But we also have the second image right here as well. We have Scarlett Johansson, who is playing Zora, and we also have Jonathan Bailey's paleontologist Dr. Henry Loomis. Now, come on guys, don't stay in the long grass, don't go into the long grass. These 2 characters are in fact in the long grass, and I have a reason to believe that that's because velociraptors are appearing in the movie. We know the iconic scene from the Lost World Jurassic Park, don't go into the long grass. So of course, whenever we see somebody in this franchise in long grass, we know what's coming next. So I can only presume that what's going on here is that Jonathan Bailey's character is discussing a dinosaur that both of these 2 are seeing right now. Now they both seem to be looking up. I'm trying to make out what's in Jonathan's glasses. I can't quite depict exactly what it is, but they are both looking up, which again suspects that it is one of the large carnivores or dinosaurs that they are discussing in this synopsis. But other than these 2 images, to the best of my knowledge, I believe that's practically it. But what a day it's been. I've recently talked about the set photos and I was getting slightly upset that nothing released at the end of August, but I should have just held my tongue just for a few more hours because here we are with a brand new title reveal, a brand new logo reveal, and our first 2 official images with an official synopsis for Jurassic World Rebirth as well. How crazy of a way to end August. I just can't wait till July, and guys, honestly, this is going to be a fantastic movie. We have basically the original crew working on this movie, plus Gareth Edwards, and it just sounds so good right now. So if you are ready and you're excited for Jurassic World Rebirth, please go ahead and press that subscribe button and help us reach 250,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which has been our target since the start of the year. We're getting closer, slowly, but we are getting closer. Leave a like if you're excited and enjoyed this video as well, but most importantly, make sure you're all staying safe out there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you. Did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.